every day, or do you?
No, I put them on there and let people love them. I don't look at them at all.
I see. Okay.
I just put them on there and they go. You know, so much money in each bank account I have, each account that I have, across whatever, retirement accounts and all that stuff. You know, whatever it is. And then a couple of days later, there may be something else to come up, and I put that on the God list. You know, oh gosh. Loan modification on the God list. You know, whatever it is, put it on the God list. You know, I just leave it and I go. Because for me, who used to be one who, you know, on the journey, I've moved further and further and further away from worry and further away from doubt and fear. But for me, it's the ultimate. When I do that, I'm done. I don't go back to it. I don't think about it. It's done. It's just a way for me to just let it go. Same thing when I prostrate. I was prostrating the other day, and I realized my shamanism teaching and experience. And what I thought about is when you lay down on the ground, that ultimately you're laying on Mother Earth, which in shamanism is called Pachamama. And you're laying on Mother Earth. And in shamanism, Earth will absorb any negativity, and she'll transform that. And she, you know, you put a seed in the soil, and it'll sprout. So it'll come back renewed, regenerated, rejuvenated. So I thought, wow, when I'm actually laying down here prostrating and I'm breathing, I'm just breathing that all into Mother Earth, and that ultimately she will take care of it, she'll transform it, she'll regenerate it, rejuvenate it, and it'll come back completely transformed. And so it was just empty. So I really breathed, and I was just empty. And when I finished, I just felt empty. And I got up and I was done. Haven't thought about it ever since. And so when I let it go there, or let it go to the piece of paper, or let it go to the divine, then that's all my ways of getting out the way.
Okay.
No reason to pick it up, no reason to, it's like I said, I realized I don't do that as much. I don't even pray as much as I used to. I just go into the presence and the stillness and just talk about what it is. But between one of those, I'm going to let it go, I'm going to write it down, let it go with the prostrate, I'm going to dive into it, and it moves. Because for me, the most important thing is feeling good. And that's where I am, is feeling good.
Yes, yes.
It's feeling good. It's feeling good.
And on your rave list, what do you,
Oh, whatever it is. You know, I was reading one of the other modules, because also on the website there's some wonderful online courses, and I'm doing one of the online courses around money, and it was talking about appreciation, because appreciation never depreciates, it always appreciates and appreciate everything. And when I did the Talk of the Agape, I was talking about raving about the money that had gone out of my account, because that's the exhale, but I'm saving to rave about the money that's coming in into the account. Yeah. Whether it's there or
I
not,
thought
it's
about
on its
that
way.
since, and I was doing that with what was happening to me, because it happened right after I heard you. It was interesting that you said that, because I was having the same thing.
Yeah, and it's a cycle. You can't just send money all the way out and money's not going to come back. You got to be open for it to come back, because it's a cycle. Of course you're going to send out. It's going to come back. You participate in that. So, you know, but recently I had gotten so zeroed in on appreciation. I remember standing in the shower just appreciating the warm water. There was nice hot water that I was inside, as opposed to, you know, I could be out somewhere and have to be out in the wilderness because technology could not be that advanced, but it is. The towel that I was able to dry on, you know, the rug that I was able to step on, the home that I was in that was keeping me sheltered from the cold, the car, you know, it's starting to squeak now, and I don't know why it's squeaky, but the squeaky car that's getting me from point A to point B, just everything. You know, that I was able to put some gas in the car. The price was down to $301 from $316. So it wasn't just so much, you know, just big major things that might have been happening. You know, a woman called, and I'm not sure how she got my name. I went to something in her church or something, and she asked me, you know, she had gone to the page and she wanted to come and do a private session. You know, so I raved about that, because that wasn't where it started. It just kind of started as an intuitive session, and she wanted a private session. I ended up giving her a book. So everything that that comes, particularly with wanting to do more speaking. Someone called the other day about speaking next month. I was like, so even if it's not here, what's coming? I just rave about it. Okay. Just, you know, the hugs I get from Ian. I was doing something with him. He said, you're just an awesome mom. I thought, oh, thank you, sweetie. I just raved about that. You know, I get to be an awesome mom for now. Just a minute to be mad at me. You're being too firm. You know, having a job. Yeah, and so I just got really detailed that day, and I just thought as I moved through there and I got in the car and I drove down the street and the lights, and I thought, wow, there's so much that's been created and manifested in this movie of mine that really takes care of me and nurtures me for me to rave about. And so I rave about it, and I just write it all down. And sometimes I do it every day, but maybe every couple of days, you know, but then I'm going to sleep thinking about it. You know, I wake up. If I wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep, then that's when I rave. Or either that or a meditation with my chakra colors. Yeah.